driving. That's what today is. It is driving. Does the microphone? How's the microphone? Are we okay? Audio visual check. Are we alright? Maybe for now, I don't know. Is it terrible? Is it not? Seems good. For now. Okay, well, let me know later on if anything changes with that. So, TikTok chat is synced. This chat isn't there for some reason. There we are. The one next to me isn't there for some reason. The widget needs to be refreshed every now and then. I don't know which one it actually is. This one. Because it isn't on this page, that's why. That's why it's not there. It's on the main scene, don't worry about it. Big fan, welcome in. How we doing? We are in Finland still, where we last finished off in Jyväskylä. Today is more Nordic stuff. But 158 is around the corner, isn't it? Today, ATS 158 came out. Now, according to their procedures on how it works, Thursday should be ETS 2. But that doesn't mean that TMP is going to be immediate. TMP may be in the following days. So by next week, we may be on 158 driving like that. And there are a bunch of things I want to do on that. Maybe it will fix my single player problem. As in, my game doesn't really work on single player at the moment. Maybe it will magically fix. Who knows? That's me being optimistic. If it does, then we'll do Driving Academy. And then we have the second portion to do, and then we have to start the third portion. Or I could do that on ATS, but ATS doesn't also work. No, ATS does work in single player, I think. That's why it's really weird. Banned me a few weeks ago, congrats. Do you remember what you did? Do you acknowledge what you did? Hope so. But anyone's welcome to join. We're on Sim 1. Reminder, as always, the wheel cam will not be available on a TikTok stream. I was thinking of me tuck. I did not read that as tuck, I'll be honest. Having a scene that's visible on the TikTok stream when the wheel cam is off, which is basically what they see now, and then when I press the same hotkey to turn the wheel cam on, it changes the scene where the things are in a slightly different place. So the cam is a bit shorter, gameplay is a bit shorter, and the wheel cam is there. Because I don't want to have the wheel cam on all the time. Especially when I'm leaning in front of it with my arm, you won't see anything. So, what's in V158? Well, Juice, if you go check out my TikToks that went out, it's me going through the changelogs. Because this game provides very good changelog, actually, about what's coming. What they want to add. You forgot to charge your keyboard and it died and then it's not working. Ah, that happens a lot. It's unfortunate. It's never intentional when that happens, but if we allowed such things like that, then people would start twisting it slightly, I feel. And we can't have that, can we? Hello, Gez. Hello, Davy. Davy? Truva, welcome in. Almost got home in time. Well, that's alright. No overlay. That's a streamer bot widget. This one has been with me the entire time. I like that one. I like the idea of all-in-one widgets. So that has all goals, that has all events. I wish this worked for other platforms, though. Oh, would be nice. Good evening, Ismail. How you doing? But yes, we'll sort in-game at the moment. My game capture still doesn't seem to work, so I'm using a Windows capture again. I don't know why it didn't work. That's weird. We are driving today. Yes, cool. Same as last time. I want to go north this time. Last time we went sort of mid-Finland down. This time we're kind of mid, and then we're going to go up. That's my aim. Can you buy Where to Have a Ban? No, you cannot. No. Razer Synapse. Isn't that Razer's just any peripherals linked to that? Is that what Razer's one is? Like, Logitech has the kind of G-Hub thing. Don't stub your toe on a radiator. Don't stub your toe on anything. When have you stubbed your toe and it didn't hurt? Of course it hurts. Update. Yes. That's what that means. When are you going to start? Shortly. I don't do waffling for like an hour before we get into stuff. That's why I don't use the category called just chatting. Because we don't just chat, we just play. That's all we do, you know? But don't forget, a new video is still available. If you haven't watched it yet, please do go watch it. Yapping in Estonian? In-game chat? Oh, you are. Ta-da! Very good. One thing I do want to do first is... Oh no, it's 3 in the morning. Okay, we'll keep it then. If it's 3 in the morning right now, I'll just keep it. It'll be morning soon. We'll be fine. Mr. Pastor, hello. Ironi, welcome in. Where are we? Right in the middle. That's where we are, right here. Now, you can be in the... Does this have a service? No, it does not. You can be anywhere you want in this city if you want. Because I don't know where the job will be from. You drove from the nearest nearby city. Pretty good. That might be McKelly then. That one seems closer. So you see how we've got 77 here. Then we've got up. I don't know how far up we'll reach today, but all of these are singular roads that you can get just going one way. And then back a different way, maybe. That's what I like about them. Then, of course, you've got this one down here. All the way down the middle of Sweden. All the way down. That'd be nice to do all in one go, wouldn't it? Wish you had enough. Well, you don't have to buy them all at once. And make sure you use the sales. Though this DLC, give it maybe a year before this DLC has some sort of discount. It'll be on a 10% discount. Minimum. Right now. So, 10 streams you can. It's big fan. Flower. Welcome into all. Welcome in. Welcome. Yeah, it's something, of course. Shame it's not in bundle, though, is it? That would be nice. And there's a few in front of us as well. When's it on console? We don't know. We don't know. Hopefully sometime this year. So that people stop complaining about it. And they get what they want. Howdy, howdy. I'm a big fan. Why does it look different? Yours? Don't know. Is it because it's dark? Have you still got winter mod? I don't know. You have the same livery as this one, the Super. It's very nice. Yours is brighter. You may have changed your brightness setting. I don't know. Am I in full screen? I don't know. Oh, that timer can disappear because we don't really go for the plus points, do we? Let me remind that. By the way, we also now have, it may take a little bit to update, but I've changed the song command. You know the one on Stream Elements that's not working? Caster Labs? It does work because it directly connects to Spotify. So try it out. Give it a few seconds though. Which... that one. Don't need that one anymore. Cool. Never think of the 7 stream streak. Hydrate, hold on a minute. Gosh. Tippy-toe, you could. Yeah, try the song command. Anyone should be able to use it. Try song. Sim one. Hey, there it is. And is that the song? I think it is. Yes. I like that. I like how that looks. It looks good, doesn't it? It looks clean. Right. It was up and then along this way, I think is what I said. Right? Just making sure. Well, up and then... so, Kuopio, but going in a different way. Could be a good starting point. You never said Ulu? Well, we were there a handful of times. Oh. 660. I don't want the heavy. I don't want the heavy. Every time it gives me the heavy. Oh, we get £600 one. Oh, there we go. We got a few more options. Okay, that's better. This one. Any of them. Just pick any. €700. Well, that's roughly the conversion. Yes. How much is the Nordic? This DLC is might be one of the most expensive because it's one of the largest, isn't it? Yes, €1 per kilometer is very, very bad. That's the point. The most profitable jobs you can ever get are like nearly 100 per kilometer. So one, hence I joked last time, you may as well just walk and pull the trailer with you. There's no point in bringing the truck there. On a heavy. Because heavies turn weird. They balance weird. On, with my wheel. So, it feel a bit weird to me. The electricity went out? Don't jinx it. Mine, the other day, it does every now and then. Flogger Jugs instead. With a mod, maybe. But that wouldn't be allowed for a game rated 3+, would it? Blandon. Come on now. May you ask a question? You just did, Jason. Go for it. Yes. Alright, I'll take that one. Vitus Power, the wind turbine stuff. The nacelle, I think it's called, is the bit at the top where the blades actually connect to. Not the tower. Are we good? We're working? There we are. Just making sure everything works. Good. What's doing? Well, the Moser TSW. Isn't launching at all. Is it considered open on Steam or not? How long till I start driving? A couple of seconds. What do you mean? Hello, here-ish. You're here-ish? What's that supposed to mean? I'll turn it on in a moment. We're near the industry anyway, so we'll be fine. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in Jyväskylä. You'd need the Nordic DLC. We're in Finland, roughly middle of Finland. You can join somewhere from there. I wondered for a second if I was actually on the correct steering degree. I think I am. We're still on 1800 here. That's good. Understeering a curve. Were you going too quick? Because I'm pretty sure I banned someone for doing exactly that. I don't know if it was actually yesterday though. Where they essentially braked while turning, which doesn't really work, instead of before the turn. It says open on Steam, but it never actually opens when you launch TMP. Something could be blocking it from loading, or verify the files, or I'm not sure. Specifically TMP, or are you trying in single player as well? There it is. Here's me trailer. I want to go past it and then back. I have a bit more space. Here are all the very large portions here. Look at all the blades, man. You can take those in special transport missions. Yeah, a lot of people have the PXN. Apparently that is a very good wheel, yes. Sorry, that scared me. I just entered the zone there. That's what that looks like. That's why I slowed down. Did that damage you? Or not? I hope not. That's what it looks like when people leave the ghost mode zone. Ouch! How much? I apologize, how much? Are you okay? Try single player? Won't launch. Try TMP won't launch. That's very weird. I would say verify the files first. Imagine you get a lot of damage. I looked in the top right just beforehand. Don't yell at me. Hello, Dwarfi, big fan. He is doing a driving stream, yes. Is Chucky gonna work today? Chucky doesn't like the fact that the game is kind of well, not the game, but like part of it is in administrator, so he doesn't like that. No, Chucky doesn't show up today. It's open though. It should be tracking, but it's not going to be there. FH3 Folk is. Yeah, boy, Folky. So this job is to that way, going round. So the 4, 13, 77, and then down. Not the 9. Got it? Got it? I should hope so. There's a viewpoint there. We'll get it another time, but you know. Show. Ta-da. My arm is wobbling a bit because it's on the wheel. That's why. How much damage do you have? Ugh. You notice I've never actually needed to say your name out loud. Are you okay? 3%? Ah, it'll buff out. I apologize. Ariel? Ariel. Okay, more of an I see, I get that. Ariel. Yeah, that makes sense now. Okay. I had no idea before that. I am a game mod. The term admin is a nickname for the game mod. They are basically the same thing. Admin is a term that people have been using for years to describe them, but it's not the same. Chatter, are we good? See, there's the flower. Sitting there, it's upside down because it has to sit like that. If I sit it like that, can't sit it like that, so it has to be calm down. Again, TikTok stream does not see this. So, are we good? I should hope so. It was fine yesterday. That's what I thought when I was trying to work out why mine wasn't working in single player anyway, as well. Way too many rotations there. Holy good start. How do I solve it? Well, I didn't. Mine is a different thing. My problem never occurred in TMP. My problem is that playing in single player, after about 5 or so minutes, the game just closes. That's weird. How's it 320? Because I changed the map. I told you. We're going up and round and down, not across and up. So, you see the viewpoint that's above us? On the 7 or 77? Put it via that. Via that viewpoint. Go that way. There we go, it's basically morning now. Because the sun rises early, doesn't it? Hello, Skilly. How you doing? Welcome in. I just cancelled it instead of indicating right, you know what I mean? Same thing. Jono, would you gifted Dwarfi as well? But of course that sound doesn't work, so I'm convinced that gift sub sounds don't work. But normal sub sounds do. Nice. Thank you both. Oh my god. I appreciate it. Fix the sound? I have a lot of things to work on, don't I? Good lord. 64 months, Jono. 5 more to go. You can't make a TMP account. What error does it give you? And why not? Why are you not able to? What game is this? ETS2. Euro Truck Simulator 2. We're playing on a multiplayer client for it, but it's still ETS2. Could get that fuel station in the garage, but maybe if I didn't have my own, if I didn't have a job first, then possibly. What's it on laptop? Exactly the same. It's on Steam, so you should be able to play the game. The game is totally fine. No, obviously he knows what it is. He's playing it. Fogarty likes to join the joke of wrong way. Of saying, "Have you played it yet? You should play TMP. Have you got it? You know what it is?" So we have passed this before, because the viewpoint, I think, is either that little plaza down there or something in the background. Out there. ETS2. Truck. Euro Truck Simulator 2. It is the most popular simulation game. I don't know if it actually is the most popular simulation game. It may not be. Games like City Skylines might be up there as well. Take the beast. And something else. It's one of them. It's one of the top. Yeah, so the bit ones, I may add a little sound back to them, but the bits, for most of them, I have removed the sound, and if you TTS, then only TTS comes through. Which seems to work fine for me. American is better. American is pretty good as well. It's not... One isn't better than the other, though. They're both good. Is it weird using eye tracking? No, I'm using head tracking in this case. If I was using eye tracking, it would be all over the place. But I've had this for years. So I find it weird not using eye tracking. Yeah. How much is it? Look it up on Steam. It's around 15 to 20 pounds. Whatever that might be in your currency if it isn't pounds. The idea of the game is you're running a logistics company. You're traveling around Europe when you're trucking business. Building money. The TSW is good. The bundle, it's a shame the bundle doesn't contain the stores because you'd think it would kind of be a no-brainer part of the bundle, wouldn't you? So I don't really know why it doesn't get included in the bundle, but generally yes. What are we playing on? Steam on a computer. If you mean the actual specs themselves, you come over to the Twitch stream. There is a panel below the stream saying all the specs. But I'm not on a laptop, no. Because you mentioned a laptop, I'm not on a laptop. The head tracking is... Whenever it has briefly not worked, or I just happen to not be using it, I naturally just turn my head anyway. Thinking that it is on. But then it's not. I think that we're going this way. Do you think the buttons are noisy? I wouldn't say it's a cheap click, but as I mentioned, I believe in the newest video I went over it, and a few people agreed with me saying that the clonk of the indicator, for example, is quite something. It's quite something. So I've gotten into the habit of not actually clonking it. I can give you a demo again the next time we turn, just to see if you do hear it or not. The clicky buttons on the actual wheel are... well, they're loud. Share the thing with middies twice. What are you doing? You've got some middies to use up, I assume, yeah? Put some TTS with them. Do the cheer whatever and then type. And it should read it out. Curved monitor. I had curved monitor years ago. What they do with this new one is that there is a bracket that can fit sort of underneath regardless of the shape of your monitor. So it's still underneath. In my case, I have it on a little platform thing because the sticky didn't really work in my case. It's just separate, but it can fit below your monitor. Yes. They have a like an L-shaped clamp as well. It's all magnetic. It's all pretty good. Can you fit on a Lenovo laptop? Yes, I'm sure you can. This game is... it came out in 2012, and they haven't improved a lot of the performance in terms of... it still runs on very old devices, so you should be able to play it. Yeah, you'll find it if you look up ETS2, not Euro Truck Simulator. Euro Truck Simulator from 2008 is a very old game. It's not this. ETS2. There is also American Truck Simulator. If you're American, that one might be more for you. Okay, let's plonk. There we go.
Where are you? I'm very lost. Lol. Shed.
Shed. Don't spam it though. Is it gonna... no. Not steep enough to cancel it. But I clocked it on. Yeah, so I used to have a curved monitor. I do not at the moment. But as I said, it can clip below the monitor. So it doesn't matter the size of your monitor. It doesn't matter what you have. What's the profile picture like? I believe it is a Scania truck sort of driving towards the camera. Again, there's only one of this game. It's not like there are several games that have similar names. You type in Euro Truck and you will find it. Even on Google. It will be there. But for the map, not really there yet. I would recommend go to wherever the hell we're actually going to. Beautiful. This is nice, yeah, on both sides. The city we're going to, which is Kuopio, because Trucky's not open on the screen. It's got sun beaming through the trees as well. Oh, that's nice. You're in the UK. How do you not see it? Where are you looking it up? It's not, well, it is considered an indie game. It's not a very small game that just released. It's very easy to search up the game name. On Steam, okay. On the search bar, you type in Euro Truck. Not one word, 2 words. And you should immediately see the game show up. You click the one that is Euro Truck Simulator 2. Northern Lights? Ah, that'd be nice. Euro Truck, yes. When it says Simulator 2 after it, that's the one you want. We're going to Kuopio. Join us there. Doesn't matter what industry, because we're just going there anyway. This should work. This is a normal left turn. Let's see if this works. Welcome back, yes. Conk it down. Hello? There we go. Did you hear that? Did that clonk through? You might have. You can't really see it. That's annoying. But yeah, for the comparison between the Moser and the Hori, I haven't used the Hori, so I'm not 100% sure on that. I just don't know. A lot of people vouch for the Hori, a lot of people vouch for the Moser, so... Where is the... Oh, it's there. But what are you viewpointing? That building, I assume? There's not really much to see here, is there? How can you improve recruitment? All your drivers now are noobs. I assume you have to explore more so that then you have more of a variety of people to look up. Yes. But then for the ones you have, level them up. Set them to long distance first. You do deliveries, yes. That's the aim of the game. You are the one playing the game. You pick an A and a B city, and you do the job between those 2 cities. That's it. A lot of simulator games require you to be the one doing the task. Hello, Andy, big fan. How you doing? Driving towards the sun, look at that. How far is it? However long you take, whatever distance the job is that you take. At first, your jobs won't be very long because you'll need to unlock your skill points as you level up. You'll get the ability to do longer distance jobs. Doing well, doing good. This is the first job so far. I think we're good on the microphone end today. How long is yours? This was 300 and something kilometers, but the in-game scale is not 1-to-1. It's not real life scale. Slow down. Slowing down. There we go. Again, I wish it would slow down more gradual than that. That's too sharp. Show the map. When we arrive, I'll be able to show you it. Because all I can show you at the moment is if I go through the wheel, we've got our current job we're doing right now. That's it. And I'm not keeping that open on screen. It's a big map. Appreciate the follow. It's long. Seems to be, but no, time flies. This takes 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Depends on your speed as well, so you know. Hi, Robson. We have a baby. Have a flower. What are we gonna name it? What are we naming it? Hope you're well. This is really nice. Driving along, you know, along the water. You've got trees on either side. Tiny little houses there. It's nice. The game is not a difficult game, no. It's not bad to the other game at all. Best filter. Price distance. Yes, price per distance, so the best one is first. Yes. If it doesn't really matter, you could also go route length down as well, so you've got the longest route first, which is usually the most profitable. But price per distance also values if you have fragile or dangerous cargoes as well. Country music? Nah, ATS with country music, that makes more sense. In ETS, you kind of play the music of wherever the hell you're driving, so I should be listening to some Finnish music right now. I do know Fast Food Sim. I've played it. I've done a few videos on Fast Food Sim. I still have some to finish off, actually. It's a good game. But yeah, see, in that game, you are running the burger joint, in this case. You are preparing the meals, you're doing that. You're playing as the thing you're portraying. Rock and Arsenal, you just listen to anything. This you can play in single player, yes. It is technically a single player game. This mod we're playing on is not part of the game itself. That's nice. Finnish music is good. Well, from My Summer Cars library of music, I've heard a few interesting songs, yes. Evening Dark is going well. How you doing? Good day, good day. 60 left. Nearly there. How much was it? £17, I think? Yeah, Fast Food Sim you can play single player. Yeah, of course. It has a single player, you can do the exact same thing yourself, or if you play in multiplayer, you can split up the tasks in the kitchen between however many of you are playing. Is it hard? No, not really. Well, it gets harder as the time goes on because you have more ingredients to put in your orders. Sorry, I'm breaking a bit quickly there. You know, you start off and someone just wants a burger, so you've got to prepare a burger. Then the next person might want cheese with their burger. Next one might want ketchup and cheese, you know. After a while you unlock drinks, then you unlock fries, and all that kind of stuff. It was rear-ended. I need to judge the distances of when I actually start braking properly. I've never been great at that. You can't find where you're going. You have the DLC shed, you've joined us. Yeah? Middle of Finland, midway up. Kuopio. Kuopio. 75 more. I'm working on another one. It's taken a bit of time to line up all the footage because of the 4 perspectives I have. Unfortunately, Sebi wasn't streaming at the time. None of them are in sync with each other. They're all a tiny bit out of sync audio-wise. So every little bit someone says, cut out all the takes, line them up, and then choose whose take you want to view. Yeah. This game or Fast Food Sim, you cannot compare these two games. They're completely different games. One isn't better than the other. This one is realistic, yes. Fairly. It's meant to be. Simulators are meant to be simulating the real thing. So it gets close. It has real brands in it. It's pretty good. And it has fairly decent recreations of real-life cities. If it's a capital city, it should look better, because there are monuments and such to add. Smaller towns, maybe. Some of them may not be marked, but they'll be there. People have recognized their own cities and they said it's spot on. You know. What do you mean, what does it have? I've just explained a few things it has. They work with real world brands of trucks and companies, of trailers and cargo types. Things like that. Back in the day, they had to make them all themselves. Mobile game? Yeah. Maybe they've given the license to those kind of games, but those games just aren't good, the mobile ones. Yeah, watch the game. I'm basically playing the game. Does it look realistic to you of trucking? If you were to go and look up POV videos of people doing real world truck driving, the comment sections are always full of people jokingly saying that it looks like this game. Because it does. Alright, I'm going to the Sal industry of Kuopio. That's where I'm going. There's a trial. There's a demo of the game. And there is also a mode known as Driving Academy, where you are doing driver training, essentially. Oh, we're going in the corner. Might be good. Fine to leave the the camera on for this because I can go in camera 3. Time warp is a filter that applies to the face, and it picks a random direction for it to warp across the screen, and as it warps, it freezes the frames it passes. So if I move, it will look very silly. Did I pay for it? Can't rest. Rest for free or test for free? Demo is for free. Not now, Sanders. I heard the radio beep for a second there. I need to get used to more of a gentle... I'm not hearing their actual voice, thankfully. There we go. Ding, done. Test. You can test the game via the demo of the game, which you will find on Steam. I don't know how much you can do in the demo, but you can. Low settings, it looks like a PS3 game. Well, this game, yes. It looks... It's very interesting. You made 700 euros. You took that job. Well, I made however much I said this would give me. Yeah, how about that, mate? Exactly. Alright. The ones that want to join. Simulation 1. This city. However, there isn't anything immediately nearby now that I need. I could... This doesn't have a service, does it? Oh, it does. But not everyone has this. So we could aim to go up. And that's the destination, perhaps. Maybe. Settings of my visuals, I think it's on ultra and then you just turn down the scaling. That's what I usually do. I'm not bothering with too much. But, you know. Remember me? I think so, Scarlett. How you doing? You should remember me, that's the main thing. As long as you remember me, that's okay. There's people that take their time to come back to the streams after a while. And besides, actually, we could go this way because that side of the road I need. So how's that? Gameplay sucks with keyboard? Keyboard, yeah, it's not the best. It's not the best. Did you have a controller, though? You can use a controller. It's up to you. So what was it? Kusamo. Might not be how you say that. Let's have a look. So from here... Cool. Oh, there we go. How's that? That's fine. Pin the video, guys. Appreciate it. Find a job to that town. That's my request. If you're joining, find a job to that town. You did? Appreciate that. Big fan. This is nice and I can kind of lean on the wheel. I can't really do that with a G29, can I? Because it's more vertical and it's smaller. 300 kilometers? That's not too bad. It's about the length of the job I ended up doing just now, which took 30 minutes. It took us maybe 10-15 minutes from the start of the stream to get started, so... Down one, good. Shed. Shed has arrived. Shed on wheels. You need to see those, Aaron, I don't know if you've seen the, what's it called, the soapbox races? Where people make their own creation and they take it on like a course. It's like a Red Bull thing. I'm pretty sure I've seen a shed before. Like someone's taken their own grandma's shed and converted that into a vehicle. That's how I imagine when you say the shed stuff. Soapbox. Anyone else, final? They're so good. I don't know if it's the same one where sometimes you have the kind of the race course and then there's another one where you have to build something that flies or glides. So they run off a platform and then it's the furthest it takes before it hits the water. Is that still the kind of Red Bull soapbox thing? That's also hilarious. Because there are some that do it very well and there's some that fall off immediately. It's so good. So good. Yeah, I think I saw that. Wallace and Gromit. Yeah, there was one where the person flipped the wheel around, so it looked like they had a kind of car and caravan, but the wheel was in the caravan, so they were driving it backwards. The one was actually in the caravan, but the one that was pretending to drive was kind of looking over his shoulder, looking backwards, as if he's reversing. It's tricky. They didn't know that until the guy popped out the caravan at the end. I've seen the Jackbox games. I haven't played them myself, but they look fun. Bunch of little trivia quizzes, that kind of thing. Each round someone gets eliminated, that kind of thing. Do I have the button for the release of coaches? Nebula? No. I'm not part of SCS, no. And even if I did have the button for it, you think I just press it? Just when I want to press it? No. But it is soon. It's soon. Why does it smell like what am I meant to say with that? Oh, I see. Ah. I see. Do you mind? Can you leave the stream and come back again and try a different intro? I balls that up, didn't I? How you doing? Big fan. Look at me. Leaves? Go back. Don't leave for too long. Come back. Hey, welcome in. How you doing? I'm gonna say this one. Smells like. You know, I don't know what that means. You know, is she speaking English? Is that a foreign language? What's she saying? Who knows? What does this word mean? I ain't saying that in public for free. Hell no. Just ask the thing. No. Not for free. No. That's implying that I would do it as if there was some sort of monetary value on that. I don't know about that. What's the phrase? 20 bucks is 20 bucks, huh? Remember this? There are many things you remember, eh? I'm gonna be blackmailed or something down the line, chat. Just watch out. That's shocking. He's doing good. This is our second job of the day. First one didn't crash. We're doing well so far. The bare minimum is don't crash. At this point, that's all it is. Huh? I don't know. It sounds like a threat. I'll remember that. Like the heart. Yeah, well, I mean, there should be some sort of Valentine's event coming up at some point. They usually do that. So if you're sad and alone, the least you can do is do a delivery of something that's covered in hearts on it. So I thought I'd put, you know, the least I could do. The pillow, little cushion pillow thingy on the back seat, though, is rather funny. Kind of contradicts that a bit. I don't think I can crack my neck enough to look back towards that, though. It essentially has the checklist of single, crossed out, taken, crossed out, trucker, tick mark. It's so good. The ladies will see that and they will not get in the truck. It's very good. Don't want to get cracked. Duct tape. What am I duct taping together? By the way, 27. Where are we going around? We're going just miles away from the city to get to this job here. Yeah, I can't. Oh, there we go. You can just about see it. You can see the wolf on the passenger seat, but then it's behind that, in the corner there. Galentine's. Can't wait. You are definitely going to end up drinking again. Well, I'll be there. I'll be watching it. And I hope that'll be fun. Sorry if I break a bit too much. And there we go. There are mods of having women's sitting on the seats. I do like the back-to-backs. That's what I was talking about. Like, I'm sorry I'm not chatting as much as maybe I always used to. There's a lot to, if there's a multi-stream going on with so many POVs, just listening to all these voices, you know? But it's nice to see back-to-back streams. Don't wear yourself out, though. There's a limit. There's a limit. Also, a shield for Miller. Milo, sorry. What, playing or just chatting? What you playing? More collabs. Phasmophobia. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. Well, chat, you better join in for that, hey? Her stream tomorrow. Whatever the hell time, think of that. I rolled forward a bit. No? Yes. Time to own up to it. You are a streamer. You have a tick next to your name. Don't hide it. Not promoting. No, I'm promoting you. Because your streams are also worth watching. Yeah? I'll take. Oh no, where'd it go? Check out this noob stream, eh? Not even partner. You've been muted on your stream. What on earth did you say to get muted on the stream? Don't bully him. No, I just knew you would. I just knew, because I've done that. Someone else was talking about how there's like 3 or 4 people that are chatting. They all have a tick, like a wall of partners, and he just removed the badge and goes, I don't know what you mean. Who? I don't know what you mean. Where am I? Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Where's? Oh, okay. It's around there. I thought you could go around the other way to this one, but no, I have to go all the way this way. I shall enjoy. You'll definitely need it. Get all cozy. Top Gear. Top Gear's good. What, just an old episode or the old series? The series specials are pretty good. Appreciate you for dropping by, Ashley. Big fan. Dink, as always. What's these logs for? This is a logging industry / paper mill. Server logs. Ha ha! What about them? Burn it. Get rid of them. Oh, the Chernobyl one. Ah, that was good. Using the Prime trailer, but you're not having it. Well, I think Prime you don't have to represent if you're not doing an event. You don't have to wear the paint job. As useful as a chocolate fire guard. Oh, I like that. The similar thing is someone being as useful as a chocolate kettle. The drink. No, thankfully. Is that drink even doing well? I hope not. Never tried it. Waste of money. It's like £10 for a can. Stupid. Monster. I think I've only tried Monster like once. You don't need to wear it all the time. That makes sense. I am checking TikTok chat. Yes. If you speak in a TikTok chat, I'll see it. Some messages may not appear though. Okay. You're welcome. All of that is grey, so we don't have that yet. Up that way. There's a drink. Hydrate. Hydrate is good. If someone redeems Hydrate, you should also do it as well. That's why I do it a lot in other people's chats, and I still forget to hydrate. Don't have a drink? Why not? How dare you? And then there's test and see if she's actually gone to have a shower at the moment. Ashley doesn't. Not always. Anything but water. So the point when she actually has a bottom of water, it's a bottle of water. It's just, it's incredible. Standard sunrise livery. To be fair, the standard colors aren't too bad, are they? It's white, yellow, and orange, like a sunrise. Pepsi Lime. That's a thing. I am on Twitch as well, yes. Feel free to pop on over. You'll see more of the stream because it's not in vertical. I am interested to try out because what they're doing is they're testing vertical on Twitch at the moment for you to try and use the app. The app is not perfect, but sure. Be interesting to do that. And then hopefully YouTube improves their system where at the moment you have your landscape stream and there's a kind of dual version of it where all they do is just smush the middle. So whatever's in the middle is what goes on their feed. If you could send an actual vertical feed to it, so it's still the same stream, then I would. Do I ban myself if I pet someone? Well, no, but I would probably be in trouble in another way. I'm ready, good. Everyone got their stuff. Tractor had the base colors. Okay. You just want to represent, don't you? Isn't that the point? Now on PC, welcome in. So I just call you MT. MT. That makes it easier. Right, there's a fire. Is this one? There's no gate here or not? That was close. Let the impatient ones go first. Then I'll go. Okay. Behave yourselves. Great start. What's the hold up? This is where the gate is, isn't it? Makes sense. Glad you're not on the base map. One day we'll need to be back in the base map. I've still got bits of Germany to do, so... Yeah. I was just wondering why I was slowing down. GPU, a 3080. It's still holding up for now. If it ever dies, I'ma be doomed, because they cost a lot. 150k that you got on loan, what should you spend it on? Do you already own your own truck? If not, buy your own truck. Usually people buy the 400k loan and then they spend the time paying that off, but you have more interest with that loan. If you want to buy your own type of trailer, you can. If you want to buy a garage or two, you can. But the less you spend, the more you can immediately pay back that you haven't used. So buying your own truck is easier. Biggie dog, enjoy. Pooks, it's calling us Pookie. You want to join? You're able to join from Kuusamo, I think. Where was the place we're going to? Further up in Finland. For this next show. And I'm not at the front. The Iveco for 270k? Why? The best truck for 200, 300. That's subjective. That's up to you. The perfect aim of getting started playing the game is meant to be you do quick jobs of whatever the hell you want to take. A variety of different trucks you take for that. If you like a particular one, buy it. Then you don't have to do quick jobs anymore. But by that time you'd be able to... Scarlet. By that time you buy one, you should have had enough variety from all the different trucks to find out one that you do like. Weren't you lagging last time? Your ping is fine though. What's going on? I'm scared. An Iveco, and now you have a Scania. Good choice. Good choice. How many players right now? Usually about 3,500 and something. In peak times. Elliot. I'll stay at this speed. I'll be fine as long as you're very far ahead. Watch out for Scarlet's lag if you're going to tailgate. Snappy, watch out. The point is that it doesn't matter what you want to use. You're the one driving it, so you can design it however you want. You can choose whatever vehicle you want. It shouldn't matter. When we joke about someone's taste in vehicle, it should only really be for the joke. So, I'm leaving. Pay attention then. You better not go the wrong way. FH4? Curtain trailer? That's fine. What do you do with 100k left? Well, if there isn't really anything else you need to buy at the very moment, at the vital, you know, there doesn't seem to be anything really important. You've already got a trailer. Maybe you own 1 or 2 garages, perhaps. You could buy a garage somewhere else. Minimal price of that costs 180k. But again, you don't have to, because you can quick travel to cities you've been to. You don't have to have the garage. If you want to bring a trailer there, I knew something would happen. Then yes. Scarlet, what do you see? Please drive at the back, because otherwise that's going to happen. Back of the line. To be fair, your tag does say lag, but I was underestimating how much lag there actually is, to be honest. Because that's a lot. It's like you have, you know, like 300 plus ping, but you don't. It's weird. It's very weird. Not driving. That's fine. You can still drive, but stay at the back. Can I ban someone? I have the ability to, but I don't need to ban anyone right now. None of these people have done anything wrong. MG, thank you for the follow. Why would I ban them for that? How much better is your new wheel? Much. Much better. But that doesn't mean the G29 is bad. When someone says one thing is way better than the other, it doesn't mean it's bad, though. Folk, get going. If this is you. Getting a relay race going here. And for 3 months. Well, that means you've had a few bans before that. No, this one is a very nice upgrade to it. But, again, the G29 is totally fine. I've had that for like 8+ years. It's very good as a kind of the wheel that you go for. The starter wheel. It works in everything that this should work in. It's totally fine. Marquez, welcome in. Tom, welcome in. Computer lag. Could be computer lag. Could be. Traffic. Imagine. Hello, transport. Do we ban people for bad Wi-Fi? No. Literally speaking, bad Wi-Fi, you can tell when someone is stuttering due to lag. You can tell. Be careful. But if someone is lagging and they're doing something else as well, usually you can also tell of that. Are they wanting us to overtake? Perhaps? Oh, you're speeding up a bit. That's why it would be nice to see the speed, because then if you were to look over and you see the person you're overtaking is speeding up, you can be like, gotcha. Gonna ban him for doing it. I don't know when the coaches will come out. We're getting closer to the coaches though. We've had a post about each one of them. At least one about each one. So I have to see. 80, yes. Yeah, we don't know. I don't know. I am as clueless as every other player because I do not work for SES. And SES is very good at not giving you information until they can guarantee what's coming out. That's what I kind of had a little argument, in quotes, with someone else about in the Instagram comments of one of their posts. Because they were talking about how just because a lot of other game companies seem to give you an estimate about when they want something to come out, or, you know, they give you a date really far ahead of time, that means that SES should do that as well. No. For some it works, for some it doesn't. For a lot of these companies, actually, they are large companies and they have stock prices to please. They need to please their investors by saying good things. SES does not do that. You wait, they give the product good, company happy, players happy. Easy. Iceland or coaches? Probably coach. Well, again, they're different things. Could be coaches. Do they have a market? What do you mean market in this case? But what you need for the release of DLCs is they have a series of blog posts which you can view on the website, on the main website. They'll grey out after a while. No, they don't have a stock, no. A lot of private companies may have stock of their own company as well, which employees hold, but the public cannot hold. So once all those blog posts are done, they'll then give you a gameplay trailer. For this DLC, there were 2 gameplay trailers because there's so much. Then a trailer, and at the end of the trailer is the release date, which is about 1 or 2 weeks ahead. There's a pattern. They meet the pattern quite well. We trust the pattern. Which is why we know that, you know, ATS update came out today. Thursday could be the new one. Hello, Speedy! If you're in the stream. How long did you plan to do that? I can't tell you how long. How do you add music? Well, I add whatever sounds good to me. I have a habit of playing through the song, mostly found via the Discover Weekly, which is a Monday thing, and the Release Radio, which is a Friday thing. For those, I play through each song, immediately skip to the chorus, listen to about 10 seconds of the chorus, and I think, yep, song's good. Add to the playlist. Why do I do that? I don't need to listen to the entire song. Why are we, what are we doing? Lag? Who's lagging this time? Why is Scarlet still in the front? Are they still near the front? You should be at the back, just for everyone's safety. I don't know why you're lagging like that. But what the hell? No, the new coaches are not out yet. No. I will tell you when they are. Because a lot of people guaranteed will not be looking in the right place. For those, where they should be. Microphone is a Shure SM7B. Very good mic. Busiest country, Germany. Probably Germany. Given that it's basically in the middle of the base map. Pretty. Ooh, this is nice. Ooh. Very nice. Be open. Why do I talk like that? I sometimes exaggerate what I'm saying for comedic effect. But the way I'm speaking right now is my normal voice. Do you not like it? Should I be monotonous like other people are? I don't want to be monotonous. I do use manual, yes. That's what the shifter is right here. On the wheel cam. It's the Thrustmaster something. Shifter. Sadness. Not now. This looks nice. I'll need a BRB break when we arrive. Don't say that. Don't ask that. Do I dare want to look at what the hell you talk about? Okay. Maybe some views are. 80 in 5. What do you mean 5? I have only 6 gears in this vehicle. I'm not using 12 gears. So it would be the equivalent of me being maybe 10th, 11th gear. As you can see, the RPM is about 1300 right now. The dash is so small. How? You can choose one, I think, in this vehicle. Some of them do have a 6-speed by default. Some of them, like the DAF and a few others, have a 12-speed by default. So, yeah, you can have them in odd numbers, sure. If I had an easy-to-access button, maybe on the shifter, then I'd maybe do that as well, but 6 there, 6 in game, easy. Bad Bunny go. Did you watch through it? I don't know any of his songs because it's not my kind of music, but it sounded good. It was a good event. Yeah, you can shift between them. And even then I go up in 2s anyway. So when starting to move, first, then immediately to 3rd, then immediately to 5th anyway. Unless I'm slowing down a tiny bit and I need to be in 4th. Ballistic 70 stream streak here. Appreciate that. And hello. I was slowly gaining on you there. Have a flower, welcome back, how have you been? 70 stream streak. Only goes up in 5s. So we missed the 69, sadly. Oh well. Hello, Killua as well, welcome in. Hello, Chris. Nice forest? Yeah! You see how many... Oh, there's a few forest cabins in there. Five watch streak. You can redeem it if you wish. They added a new feature where you can set the minimum, basically. So it wouldn't show up to redeem it or whatever if you're not at the minimum number. Which, for larger channels, maybe. I think some channels may not even have it on. Like, imagine in XQC's chat, for example, generic big streamer name. Do you imagine how many watch streaks he has every stream? Good lord. We're headed Kusamo. I think it's near Ulu, but further across. If you know where Ulu is. Can you stall? Yes, you can. If I'm in too high of a gear and I stop while still in gear, it will stall the vehicle. Hello, Hilsu. Still lagging? Scarlet, I'm not sure what causes that. If it's your network, if it's something else, because I believe this happened last time, which is why, yes, I do remember you. For that reason, unfortunately. Up and right. Yes. So northeast. Yeah. Nearly there. Have it and you didn't do anything. That is by the settings in the game. You can have it on range or splitter. That, I think, is splitter, because you're splitting between... Or is it range? One of them is you go from like 1 to 6, then 7 to 12. And the other one is 1, 3, 5, 7, and so on. I don't know which one's which anymore. Hello, Jink. Any tips on improving performance in busy cities like Duisburg? Yes. Mainly, you're not able to do much. You can't do much. The main thing is, there's a setting in the TMP tab thing where you can lower the draw distance of players. If you're in Duisburg, set that to low. Or very low. Other than that, don't have your game's settings too high to begin with, and then that's about it. You will still have low FPS, because it's not made for that city. Set it. Yeah, if I had my trucker here on screen right now, it doesn't like the fact that there's another game, another program in Administrator running. It would show you. But yeah, draw distance is the main one. You do not need that on the Ultra or anything else unless you're taking a photo of a long convoy or something like that. You don't need that. Winter mod. It shouldn't though. It's just textures. And a lot of textures. Yeah, this one is to Kusamo, which we are about to arrive at. This is going to be a nice industry up here. Ooh, nice dirt road going up there as well. Ooh, that'll be fun. For this, again, you'll need the Nordic DLC. Nordic DLC. This is very nice. Deep in the wilderness. Imagine living in one of these. I don't know if these are spare, like, storage homes, or if those are actual homes. The newest one, yes. Which is delayed. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. That's very interesting if TikTok is. If I look like that and then look down at my phone, that's about 2 seconds. TikTok is 2 seconds afterwards. If you can, pause and unpause the Twitch player, it should refresh it. Every now and then, pause and unpause. Hello, Aurora. Welcome back. What? Ooh, one of you might have bumped the other one then. It's good now? Good. Yeah, people have said that before, though. It has been funny to see that, where... Elliot, where like the YouTube would be further ahead than the Twitch one for some reason. I'm like, how? All the others are being rebroadcasted from the main one. Yeah, you can't find us on the map. We're just permanently off the map, apparently. So you will have to look up the ID of someone else that's with me, like Stampy, for example. Where am I parking this time? Where are we going? This isn't a very large industry, so... I have a feeling it isn't, though. I don't know how the winter mod could cause that. I don't think it is. Are we going this way? Good. Where's the... Okay, we're not out of the zone here. If I hit that, though, I think I might be. Hola, Adriano. So I stalled it for a second there. Just be gentle with it. A little bit further over, but that is basically a yes. 3 million? Yes, I do. I've had that money for a long time. Quite the workout. Very good. Very nice. Your new tag. Yeah, looks good. Looks clean. Do you bother with the shifter in Calais? Yes, but I haven't driven in Calais in a while. See, I'm instinctively looking to the right there. But it doesn't do anything in this camp. Right, we'll stay here for a quick moment. I need a quick BRB. So we're in Kusamo. As correctly said, up and right from Ulu. Next job could either be to Ulu or Rovaniemi or something like that. Slowly working our way up. That's where we are. No, pounds and euros are not the same. The pound is less in value than the euro. If I converted it, it will probably be maybe 3.5 mil euros. Dollars, maybe 4 mil dollars. That sort of thing. Yeah, like the equivalent. Currencies are not all the same value. And if it's the Australian dollar, for example, that is currently double the price of the pound right now. So I would have maybe 5 or 6 mil. Not literally, though. They are the same. They're just different convert. Does that make sense? It's the same money. Just different value of that money. Yeah. So it was standing? Yes, of course. Nox used to try it. Vietnamese? What, Vietnamese dong? That currency? Yeah. Yeah. 100 mil? It'd be a lot. Too much. Oh, look at you all parking next to me. Look at that. Wisely, boss down. It's comfortable. Why not? Alright. B.O.B. All right. Hello, Felix. Welcome in. Want chocolate? Yeah, I want some. You saw nothing? Open the live viewer. Wait. It's called BRB. Not I'm gone. That's what it is. J. Backseat. Back seat of my vehicle. But you're not there. Did you try and angle yourself? I can see that one of you is just a bit behind me. I did take a quick nap. Yeah, exactly. That's what I did. All right. Do we have a few more people? It looks like we have a few more people in. Does mean BRB, it does. Hello, Slack. He always asks about it, that's why. Mito, are you going to behave this time, or are you going to be an absolute... You know, as you always do. Every stream you join, you are not a positive member of the chat.
Just in case your TikTok stream is doing good.
It isn't.
YouTube, kick good luck with the
You
shadow
ruined it.
ban.
Good old Shadowban. No. Not many people join the TikTok streams, you see, and then they complain and they're like, do you play this game? Yes. If you watch it, you'll see that. So either Ulu or Ro. Either one. There's Ulu. Oh, it's a double. Oh, okay. 8k. 5k. Oh, I think that answers the question right there. Because it's a double. How'd you spell it up? How'd you mess it up, man? I think, didn't someone actually do that recently? They messed it up so bad that Twitch actually added it as an emote. That someone's messed up the spelling of it. I think it was an emote. Have it? Good. It could be the other one. It doesn't really matter. There's not much price difference between them. Yeah, that one. Oh, Twith. That was the one. Yeah. They were trying to draw or make something and it became Twith and they just screenshotted that. So good. I don't know whose channel it is, but Twith. Twith.tv. Hello, Dan. Big fan. Yeah, it's just an emote. Yeah, it's a global emote. In it, they remove other emotes that arguably have a bit more significance. You can generate jobs yourself, yes you can, but we're doing World of Trucks jobs, which you cannot generate. The external contracts. I like doing external contracts. I'm doing well, Dan. How you doing? Can I follow you in game? Why? Like drive behind you? Are you a van again? Why? Take it. 51 Great British Boons. You'll see. Ah, hello. What's up, Noble? What the hell are you laughing at? How you doing? Oh, look, it's just across the road. How convenient is that? Hello, Bakir. Hello, Helsu as well. Watch out. Not all industry boundaries are where you think they are. It's not that one, it's around the other way, isn't it? You love the videos? I'm glad you do. Have you watched the latest one? I should hope so. Ah, there it is. Lovely. TMP, yes. That sound bugged out. That sounds funny. What a man is bossing 4 hours of milking cows. Now back to MC grind. To do the same thing in MC, right? That'd be hilarious. This is indeed DLC, yes. As with the past bunch of episodes, you'll need Nordic for this. Long trailers. Lots of long trailers. I don't want to go too far over. Then I'll leave the safe zone. Do appeals ever get accepted? Well, yes, people's appeals can be accepted. It's a request. If you were wrongfully banned or you feel that you have suitable counter evidence, then you could be accepted. But a lot of people may also feel that they can be accepted if they appeal, like just simply asking for it. That's not how that works. Hello, Veggie. When did you end your stream eventually? Because Mr. Veggie was going for a very long time yesterday. Oh, your friend's been banned. Well, if they did something very intentional and very avoidable, then maybe not. Yeah, I need to have a limit per person. Sentence. 4 AM? Good lord. Have you just woken up? Or what? It was quite bad. Then I am not very likely there. Connor. Limit. Wait, did I add a limit? I didn't even know I added a limit. That's the point. No one really does that. Oh, you gotta redo it because you made a character. Okay. The map. Here we are. We're literally going down one road. Down there. A good 8 hours. Good. 8 hours is very nice. Well, I hope you did well. Proud of you, man. Big fan. This is where we are. Hello, CK. Ah, the max amount available to you. Yes. So now if someone else wants to do it, they have to do that. Play Tarkov. Tricky game to get into. Stan, welcome in. Not driving a non-DLC place. No, that's not how racism works. And it's a DLC place. If you don't have the DLC, then unfortunately you can't join. But you can still play the game. Can you? It's got PvE? I hear it does. 5 stream streak, Noble. Huge. That is. Apparently it is, right. Driving in a DLC they don't have. Because the stream is dedicated to them. Won't come bump into me. Well, I'm very glad you don't have this DLC then. Because you'll be banned. If so. Far superior. DLC content is nice. You get kicked if someone is in your way and they're blocking, but they're on your way. What do you mean? If you go around them? Or what? If someone is blocking you, and you happen to be also behind them, they would still be the one at fault. Hey, Noble, what the hell? Are you implying this? Yeah, you can go around on the grass. But I'm assuming they're waiting for us because they're with us. I'm assuming that is the case. I don't know if agent is yeah, they're coming in here, aren't they? I'll back up. Where's the zone? There we go, I'm in the zone. Sensible. Your one taco friend always quits after one raid? Well, is it a raid regardless of whether he wins or loses? Or, like, successful raid or not? Whatever the hell that looks like. Just one at a time here. Copy job? You can copy the job. We're not going to be that, quick to leaving. You should be fine. Tarkov takes, it's patience, that kind of thing, I think. I've seen a handful of people play it. I like some shooters, but I don't think that type of shooter is mine, really. Vamos, let's go. Okay, let's go. Great me. So yeah, we'll be going 80-ish, and if you're copying the job, that means it won't be World of Trucks unless you found a similar one. So you would be able to catch up. And it's just this one road, just down the one road that we're going on. Mayonnaise. Is mayonnaise an instrument? What Sim 1? Perks for being an admin? The ability to ban someone. That's a great perk. There are a few vehicles we can use. And probably a handful of other things. If there were a salary, of course that would be a perk as well, but no, it's a volunteer thing. You volunteer to help out the project, because it is a free project. It's the British pronunciation of Ariel. Ariel. Yeah, but the way that I would say that is like Ariel, which is not how I would say that. Air. It's like the word air. Ariel. Yeah, the rest of it makes sense, but you stumped me at the bit. Don't change it just because I said that though. Don't do that. It was like aerial, then yeah, because it's real at the end. American it's air. Yeah, their sounds are different. You pronounce it however you want. Where's Chucky? It doesn't want to show on screen at the moment, but I believe it is open. Because one or two of the things have to be in administrator mode for it to something to work. Because we're also not using true game capture, I'm using window capture. Because it's dumb. Like, appreciate it. You getting unbanned in a few days? Good. Aaron is driving with us. In-game. This one is to Ulu, I think. Yeah, I picked the Ulu one. O-U-L-U. Ulu? Aaron, yeah, someone wondered if I was him. But no. Ulu? Squishy! How you doing? It's Tuesday. Gez, can we have a shout out for Squishy? If you're around. How you doing, man? It's your best day of the week, eh? Adding that emote slowly into other people's channels. It's great. Finally played with you. Oh, you are that person, eh? Because you were always talking about the countdown towards when your ban is. Aren't you a bad driver, though? I thought that's the point. No, I'm not ignoring you. No. If I happen to miss your message, that's not my fault. How you doing? Invading other chats? It's what we do best, eh? You're a changed man. Unbanned for a week. You gotta change a lot in that time. Wiping. Can you shout out Squishy, please? Do your job. Mr. Music Man. Mr. Play some good tunes. Nice. Well, dearie. Have I changed the theme of what the thing reads out? I need to change that so that next time we do a shout out, it reads out in some obscure, like, terrible way. There are a handful of preset themes you can make it shout out in. Do your job, yeah, exactly. Well, dearie, you see, the thing is... It sounds like a kind of old grandma talking about back in their day. That's what that sounds like. Like a lad. I think I can give that parameters because it essentially uses kind of like, it's like an AI generated type thing. Because it uses what your bio says and it uses the most recent streams you've done. Yeah. And things you've recently said in the chat as well. So if you were to lurk, for example, it would use things you've said in the chat to talk to you. Oi, bruv. I'll have a look. Next time we, after this job, I'll have a look at what I can change it to. Help? 16 gigs of RAM, 8 gig of VRAM, enough for 1080p. On medium, it might be. 16 gigs, I think, is slowly turning into the medium. Not medium, the minimum of what people want. Pedal is stuck down. Press the pedal again. So hopefully it doesn't. Because sometimes it does get stuck. Or you may have to pull over and then put your foot on the brake so you're able to press exclamation mark. You do hear DMB, yeah. Do the command song. Yeah. I have a lot of that. I have a lot of everything. Promos? No, not on promos. There it is. It's a good song. A few punctures in your tires? You consider that a good job if I have a few punctures? Yeah, I guess it does. I changed it. So the stream elements one just doesn't seem to work. But this one does, because it links to the Spotify. There is also something else eventually, Squishy, which I think you would like. I like being vague, really vague, but I think there's something that you might like. That's it. I don't like being one of these people that's like, oh, I've got something to tell you, but I can't actually tell you it. But, you know, something to pique your interest. Very vague. I am very vague. I like doing that, though. It's kind of an Good night? Yes. Just driving. Tomorrow is more banning people for their driving. Look how laggy the game looks. This looks like 20 FPS for some reason. Like, what is that? Ew. Keep waiting for a month? Oh, I will. Smooth for me. No, it's not smooth for me. That's the point. But looking at the game, it's looking very laggy. What the hell? Something tell you then change his topic. Yep. Company we're going to... I don't know the exact company. Ateria. Whatever that is. CPU... well, yeah, the game is CPU limited, but my CPU is good enough. No, every time we go in any DLC area, it does that. This game needs more optimization, please. It can't get worse. Rather, I'm his producer? My god, man. That would be... oh. That would be... quite something. I would be very proud of my work if I made his stuff. Don't worry about it. I think someone stopped at the red light there. They didn't have to. I wanted to take the turn. But they chose to. There we go. Lovely. Got a little bump. Eight times already? Oh, it's good, it's good. There are some... oh, there's one I need to link you from years back. It was the... on the original, I think, Drama Base Arena channel, there was a set that... oh, need to go and find it. We're talking like 10 plus years ago. No, yes, no. Really good. And we're basically here. How about that? Maybe, perhaps, perchance. Can't just say perchance. Yeah, the rest of these comments are on the Twitch. If you want to come over to the Twitch, there are more people on there. That is where the main stream is taking place. Hello, Heel. I was going to wonder if you were going to stop. Paper's 90 destroyed. Well, no, because it wasn't destroyed. I bumped it and it didn't fall down. Some signs are sturdy, some are not. Not my problem. Was wondering. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, not as many people join in the TikTok stream for the driving streams, and they're the people that ask the most whether I do drive or actually play the game. Because I understand how doing moderation stuff is not playing the game, it's kind of doing something else in the game. But your signpost is steady? Well, sir. That's it. No further comment. This will be an easy parking because it's a double trailer. I am not doing another challenge yet until Driving Academy. Parking a double trailer. Vague as usual. I did the same thing to Ashley. Like, it would have been so funny if I actually read out what she typed, like, in my voice. But I didn't do it. Because then it would become a soundbite. And I'm sure that would be funny as well. So, no, sir. Round the red. Did I get fined for it? No. Who's going to stop me, huh? Turn the fines off. Imagine you could do that in real life. Some people think you can. You're ready on Twitch. That's fine. You can choose a platform to watch on. And if you prefer that one, then you can stay on that one. That's why I stream on all of them. That's totally fine. Oh, we're going here. Where am I? A diagonal parking spot, okay. Just over here. I don't know if the game is going to like that I've done that. Where's the front? There it is. Oh, that's not bad. Perfect. 1,500 World of Truck Stops. Good lord, there's a lot. That's a lot. Whoop. Running a village isn't allowed. Your populated area, we've made it populated. That's not the same thing. That doesn't count. This Eteria does look like the kind of Arla or one of the other sort of milk companies. That's what this looks like. One of those factories. It could be like the factory that what's the one that makes like butter or something? Butter that has a kind of flour at the top. You know what I mean? What company does that? It looks like that. Come on, let's get parking. If you get near it, it should give you a prompt to press enter. You're nearly there. I mean, if in doubt, do a loop and do it again. Turn around and do it again. There we go. Focus on the back trailer first, though. Yeah, Truckee is definitely working. I got an achievement. One of our little achievements. Right, now... up. Because some of this in this way we don't have. Roven. Do we have... Oh, look, there's one to Roven. It immediately shows up. How about that? Sure, that's from the industry we're at right now. That's at the other end of the city, so might as well do that one. Got that one? Find your jobs. And then that might be where we conclude for today. We seem to calculate it so well that we do 4 jobs. Each one takes about half an hour. Because we started from... that one up to that one, then up to that one, then to here, and now up to there. That one. Got it? Anyone else? Carry beer. Well, it's beverages, so it could be any. No, you can copy it if you want, Killua. It's up to you. Because we're not doing it for an event, so. Was Ennoble's redeem refunded, by the way? Should hope so. Kara, think of the gifts. Have a flower. Big fan. Because this man redeemed watch and admin whatever 1 times, and it's not an admin stream. What a fool. What a silly Billy. And where are we going? It's over there. It wasn't. Ha, lol. Hey, don't call him that. That's mean. Oh, I hit my trailer. Not a long trailer. Got timed out. Oops, misclick. How dare you? How dare you say such a thing? It's gonna run on hopes and prayers. What warning did you get? Alright. Got this trailer. Same one as me. Oh, is it because it's not heavy enough? It warns you if you're taking something that's quite heavy with a truck that's not that powerful. I think. I remember that. I think I've disabled that warning. Because it doesn't matter what I haul. It should be fine. Right, map-wise. Yeah. Is that drivable? That little rest area there? Nah, should be fine. Cara, thank you for the follow as well. You gifted, then you followed. Too kind. Appreciate it. Do we all have something? Dripped over. My man's got some drip. Got the drip. We can go. I like how you kind of queue outside. You slowly start moving there. Oh, someone has the Halloween horns. Shut up. I'm pushing my stream deck back every time I press it. You can go in there? No, there's a gate thing. But you have to go there to discover it. You see that bit on the map down there? Oh, that's annoying. I have to remember that. What mod do you have? I do not have any. Everything I'm using is either rewards for events, for the accessories, or tuning pack stuff. So not mods. You need to go on that better road? Thanks, mate. I'll write that down on my brain. Doesn't want to get fined. That's alright. Respect that. Very sensible. I should start doing that as well. Imagine, you'd think you'd play the game properly, and then I do a challenge where I actually drive properly. Like, speed limits, stopping at traffic lights, having fines on. You'd think someone would do that normally anyway, but no, I don't do that. Nice. Delayed. fuel soon. According to Truckee, I probably have about 1,000 left. Being cautious, being careful. Gamba Gamba. Join your Gamba. Didn't quite stop in time. Did someone not make the corner? Someone didn't make the corner, did they? Little bit of a bump there. Didn't want to like completely slam the brakes though. Oh, and it turns green. How about that? Random? Oh, I see. Slowly, slowly. Sadness wins. Nice. Nice. See, I don't want to jinx it, but Agent's ping is one of those examples where it looks quite high, but they're driving smooth, so it's very weird. I would still want to keep my distance. Still 5th. Doing well. Fogey in 1st place. Vamos. Fifth part. Interesting. Jung's very good. Well, don't text and drive. I mean, you haven't crashed yet, so that's a good sign. I need that side of the road. Oh well. Maybe next time. I can't hear my own horn. Don't even know if it's working. Because my game is breaking. G29 better than the G920? Not better. They are essentially the same. One of them is for PC and Xbox, one's for PC and PlayStation. They are basically the same level. Either one will be fine for you. Slow it down. I'm just pretending as if, you know, the horn is working like that. It's like we're in an actual convoy here. You speed up a bit and then you have to slow down again. The random. Well, the random might be going to... Well, I mean, the speed limit is 80. So I'm not complaining too much. I'm observing, maybe. Observation. This is the Scania R. The R. I'm still convinced there is no difference other than one of them is slightly taller. That's it. It is going to be 80 the entire way. If you can maintain 80, yes. Or like that, you were even taking like one of the particular lanes over the other one. The actual outer lane there. Yeah, the bus in the partnership between TMP and Blue Bus ended, so some point in the future you'll get another one because another company is working on one that you'll be able to use instead. So at the moment there's no bus, but you'll also have the coaches at some point as well. Nice, Noble. Why did he say that? Is it okay to drive 110? Yes, but not everywhere. You don't have to. It's the limit, the maximum limit of the server. It's not the recommended speed you should be at. You don't need to be going that quick. If you have the built-in speed limiter, oh, you can go that way. Still on, then you can stay at 90 if you want. 90 is still fine. Impressed by your own driving. I don't get that mentality. You're so used to being so bad that the moment you drive so well, steering with your chin, that makes sense. But the moment you drive well, it's a surprise. There we go, now I can hit my horn. Don't text and drive because you have a fair few people behind you, and if you mess it up, then it's your fault. As I said, I changed. Good. I mean, at the moment, I guess you're proving it. Actions. Actions speak louder than words, they say. They were... Hey, you were expecting us to all keep moving there, I think. They were slightly... Not slightly, almost stopping. No, it's not the Balkans. This is the Nordic DLC. We're above the Balkans. Way above it. But full. Fuel? Not yet. I'll need to do it at some point, but I'm not out of fuel yet. I still have several hundred kilometers to go. I think. Yeah, fuel not yet. Trucky would tell you, so great use of Trucky there, would tell you how much in distance you have left of the amount of fuel you have left. Also tells you how roughly long in real time you have before you arrive. Which is nice. Nordic is very nice. Yeah, we've been in Finland for the past few because there is a very nice road in Sweden though, going all the way down the middle that is great for me. At the moment we're going town to town. A lot of country roads like this that you can do just one way. Hey folk, why are you messaging? What's up? Did you crash? You were in front. Is there a problem? Sometimes you kind of need to rush it. Well, not really. No, not really. If you take a job that's about to expire, then that's on you. That's your fault. Not texting and driving. Oh, yeah? First time drive with us? Anyone can drive with us if you aren't silly. You don't have to be a perfect driver, but don't mess it up. No one likes that. If you lag, go to the back. Yes. Swiss Alps near Bern. Yes, there is a nice secret road there as well. I like to mention that whenever someone refers to it. Going straight through the middle underneath a nice viaduct or something like that. Greece has quite a lot of similar roads as well. And we're here. Never let the old me, exactly. Exactly. Because he was supposedly so bad. Very, very, very bad. Oh, I see, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you misjudged the amount of time that you'd be taking to do the job. But you can, if you want, it may not be realistic to some, you can pull over, save the game and resume it later on. You can still do that. You were funny number amount of bands. Scanning Chest Truck Secret Roads. I haven't been back there in a while. I'm not sure. I'm going to go through this one. Oh, it's turning green anyway. Okay, sure. Stay green. Look at that. Giant ball. Someone fell off the map. How? What the hell did they do? For overtaking someone that was parked in the middle of the road. Is it because you did it when there was oncoming traffic near you? I understand the need to go around someone that is completely stationary, but holy, if that's what you did. Of course it was, probably was. Hunter fell off the map? Hunter! No, I'm using the Toby tracker, not the Beam tracker. Beam, I think, is just a software one. Toby is the actual... the one that sits below your screen. Hello, Richie. How you doing? Are we going in? Oh, I can't see. No, it is over the back there. But you can cut through this way. Just like Killua was doing that. And then... look at you. Why? Where are you going, eh? Why? Makes me slightly concerned. No. Oh, you were close there. EP. No. I hope it's not a World of Trucks job. Oh, no. You haven't bought it still. You should. You should. A crash after you fell off the map. Did you record it? How did you fall off, though? Where did you go that makes you fall off? How the hell you do that? You want to meme it? You did. You did. Well done. Funny, funny. Ding. Painted ball bars, yes. Like the one that I have. They are from the Shoch DLC pack. No, I know it's not Camera 3. Shut up. A place like the quarry, but not pro mods. You so mean not on the pro mod server? There are a few other quarry entrances that are quite nice. If you find, I think in Spain there was one. Where was it? Is it in the DLC or is it not? I think it might be... oh, I guess it is. If you find basically an industry that is sticking out of the main city and it has a really bendy road going to it, chances are that road is going to be nice. Quite nice. There is one in the Spanish area, but I guess I can't find it. This DLC has loads. Yeah, a small, long dirt road. I'm not 100% about the dirt road, but I can tell you there are a handful that are quite nice. Particularly, okay, the quarry sort of rock industries. Some of those are quite nice. Hang on a minute, did I not say... I didn't say that, pro mods. And by the way, I'm being cautious because there is a new version of the game coming out soon, and you're going to have to update your mod, aren't you? Then I'll get it. Because I want to try it Maghreb and, you know, stuff like that. I'll promise. This road is nice. I haven't even been on it, but I know that's nice. Up to Constnar thing, Constnar. No, apparently they're not Killua. The guys were having a chat about it. They was going to do it and then they're not or something. I'm not really keeping up about it. You have to have a license or something. I don't know. Okay, this is not where I want to actually park for the... Can we all fit there? I don't know if we can. Because you can have the containers in the way. If we park where Junior is, there's a bit more space there. Yeah, don't leave yet. There'll be photos. Photo time. Yeah, that's alright. I'm not 100%, but that's alright. It is an arm workout. Yeah, it is. Because I, with turning it so many times, and if I'm in this camera or if I'm, you know, I don't know whether it is actually straight lined up or if I'm maybe run one rotation out. That sucks. 2, yeah, hold on. Where we go now? We're done now. Photo now, then end. Yeah, those 2 places, Armin. Yep. Yep, I remember doing those. This entire area is nice, but again, it relies on that DLC. So if you don't have the DLC, then... But this DLC is full of them. But yes, the Alps. Someone mentioned the one in Bern is quite nice. As you can see. May not be a dirt road though, but that's quite nice. So yeah, not all nice roads are dirt roads, but most dirt roads are nice roads. Yeah. Are we good? Stockholm. Probably not. You want it? A lot of people are honking though, weren't they? Because they like to do that. And whatever one of you has the damn... are we all... Oh, no, we're not. One odd one out. Scanning. Volvo. Scan. Wait. I'm not going to move from this place. You can take your own photo if you wish, though. Coaches? Very nice. What do I think about them? Very nice. That's what I think. The only time we choose a different one. Well, we're not all supposed to use it. All of these skies are exactly the same. Nice. That's English weather right there. Yeah, I basically took one that was already good anyway. Yes, Veggie, of course. I'm not saying anything bad about folks because he has one like that. You can use whatever you want as long as it's not an Iveco. Because then... well, if it's an S-Way, then maybe. That's one of the models of them. S-Way's fine. That's it. That's it for the drive, yes. For this week. But hey, you didn't crash. Think they'll come with jobs. They will. They will. They have shown how the coaches will work. So basically, while you're doing your job, I don't know if you can actually have... You'll see the people getting on, but when you have the people on your bus, you're tasked with being careful because you'll get bonus money or you might lose money if your people have a bad experience. So you're supposed to drive sensibly, probably not too fast around corners, because I think they're changing the physics for that. Going through red lights, hitting people, anything that disrupts their experience. So that would be the job to some degree, which is nice. There is a similar one that we were able to do with the D-Bus extension, which was specific to TMP, where you can get money from doing the job, and you get more if you drive sensibly and you make it on time. So something like that. In one of the blog posts, they showed the UI of how that'll look, and it does look interesting. I don't know how much the DLC will be. We wanted these yesterday because currently, all trucks that get added to the game, they are free DLCs. They're listed as DLCs, but they're not actual DLCs. This one has 3 vehicles, though. And they're not trucks. So is it going to be... I don't know if it's going to be paid or not. Now you can take the image. Are we adding this person in from one of the angles we could? Not that angle. Yeah, we have a DAF now. Passenger taxi system. Oh, for road trip. Oh, maybe. That could be interesting. If I do one picture like that, which you're all there. And I'll zoom out a little bit more. Then it has them on the right there. Ta-da! Very nice. Cool. Team has a lot of good people, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how, if road trip is just free roam, I think some people might get bored of that. You need some task to do, really, don't you? But I feel that there's a chance, because it's road trip, they're probably going to expand upon... I think they did show that they were going to do that. They're going to expand upon the kind of photo trophy thing, where you have to go to certain places. Or maybe do a task when you're there. That sort of thing. Oh, hello, Yoka, you're with us. There we go, I got you in the photo. If you want to take a photo from your POV looking across the line, then you can. That could be a nice photo. I'm just going to stay here until I quit the game, so feel free. But I'll do for the drive. I want to save my game and go into the main menu though, because otherwise my wheel is going to be vibrating the entire time, and I don't want that. Can you be in a photo if you drive an Echo? Only if it's one type. But for you, Reggie, I guess I'll give an exception, because it doesn't matter what you use. This is something I wondered yesterday, actually. I would wonder if friends that don't normally play this game would play this game, what vehicle would they use? How would they customize it? What would you use? Would you make something that looks cool and sleek? Or would you make something that has various different colors on it and nothing matches? What would you do? I am going to break the wheel. Yes, you ready? Ta-da! I've broken it off. Oh no. Nice. Why is the, this one is like I've got follow bots everywhere. Why does it keep refreshing itself? Which one even is it? Oh, it's the clone of the... no, I'll just leave it. It's being weird. It needs to update itself. It is a large wheel. Full-size wheel. Pretty good. A car's wheel is slightly smaller than this, and then the G29, the one I had before, is slightly smaller than that. This is what you find in an actual truck. 400 millimeters. Pretty chunky. Thinking to buy one? You don't have to. If you already have a Moser base and you do racing, that kind of makes more sense. Yeah, you can detach it. Thought it was only the car size. No. It's TSW, truck sim wheel. It's made for trucks. Price? I think it's around 200 and something pounds. Just for that. It's an interesting bit of kit. But it does come in the bundle. The bundle is a bit more though. Would it be cheaper if you nabbed one off a real truck? People do that. Not literally nabbed one off a real truck, but they have a cabin of, like, for example, the Scania. I would remake the cabin so it looks like I'm there, and then my screens would be in the right angle so it looks like I'm actually driving one. People do that. They get the gadgets and the such from it. 3-spoke? Yeah, that can work. I think I've seen that. There used to be a local mod that everyone used to use for that. Good fun today. Thank you for joining. No worries. You're being very, very respectful by stopping at the lights and such. That's good. We can raid a few. Do we need to poll it or what? I can think of 2 immediately. Do I check Twitch and round requests? Why would I need to? Oh, Lobby's doing Driving Academy. That's going to be funny. Because I can't do it because my game doesn't work, but she's doing Driving Academy. We could do that. The other person would have been Dylan. I space out the raids so we're not raiding back to back to back. I don't know when we last raided lobby, but we could do that. Yeah. While I'm not doing Driving Academy. I just wish my game would work, man. Why doesn't the game work in single player? What on earth is specifically in TMP that is stopping my, you know, it's only the scanners now. Whoa. Think of doing it. Yeah, we need to think of a few ones. We need give me a raid message. Think of a good raid message. Something that's not a very long message, but something that's just funny relating to what they're doing. Being on Driving Academy. Discord. Yep, put it in the. Have you put it in the channel? Yes, big fan. Good. Well, hang on. Don't insult them. Do we say something about that? Like they're better at it than me, or? Yeah, I've heard of that game. It's a good game, apparently. They're doing it fairly well. They're slaloming at the moment. Think of another message. This is why we don't usually do custom ones, because I just cannot think of it. I'm just not, you know. I mean, Raid, they don't have that emote. I don't know. See, the thing is, the Frosty Tools one, okay, the one that gives the shoutouts and the custom messages, there is a segment of it that gives you a generated kind of attempted raid message, but they're just bad. So, Adriano, hello, how you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, we'll just do the normal raid then, won't we? You can wish him good luck. Something like that. One of them is subs, one of them is not. Copy whichever one you want that is relevant to you. Alright. And this will be only on the Twitch stream. So those in the TikTok stream, YouTube stream, Kiss stream, feel free to pop on over. Always. You going further? Safe travels. Don't get yourself banned, alright? Oh, no, okay, I have a last minute good message. We're watching. No pressure. Do they have, like, stare or something? Oh, they do. That's your raid message. That's good. That's good. Thought that last minute. Like, you know when you're under pressure and then a bunch of people join your chat and you're like, oh my god. Yes. Because, and Juice, you'll see what Driving Academy looks like as well. I don't know if you must have seen it before when I've done it, but it's very tricky. Condescending, yes, we like to freak them out, don't we? No, but Lobby's good. Lobby's another ETS TMP streamer. They laugh a lot. They have a really good laugh and they don't stop laughing. So, it's good content. Tomorrow is admin. Back to admin stuff. I'm glad the mic seems to be fine. There are a bunch of things I still need to sort out. So, play ETS. We have been. They're doing it as well. They're doing it as well. Alright. Sending it in a moment. Have a flower. Big fan. Catch you over there.